How do you feel about being called crazy? Where do you believe that narrative came from?
From me doing crazy shit?
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. It's a few things I'm overcoming. When the check's still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart in your talk. Don't take this disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect.
Why Japan? Why is Ye always in Japan? What makes Japan so special to you?
You know, I love the temples. I love how people are with you. You know, they're just really respectful.
Yeah.
And my wife said that in past lives, I was a king. I was an emperor out here.
You know, I see you doing a lot out here. How do you prioritize your passions?
You know, I just put my kids first. You know, all the ideas, and then I get real selfish. Then I go to me. You know, and then I think about the impact it's gonna have on, you know, this lifetime.
Yeah. I've seen your recent Instagram posts about how, you know, you got North in training now.
Yeah, it's good. Like, I was always into the idea of having a school, and like both my mom and my dad were professional teachers, so that makes me a natural teacher in my blood. And I'm just thinking about how her album is gonna be, like how insane, like everything that I learned, that I could have it flow through her also, and for her to become the greatest, the next frontier, because we're like you know, like the kings in Africa or something, where it's just passed down. Like, I'm the hands down greatest, she gonna be the hands down greatest.
You just announced Bully, the new album. It's on the way. It's your first project in over 3 years since Donda.
Yeah.
Why the title Bully?
You know, my son was playing with some kid, and then he kicked him. And I asked my son, I said, why you do that? He said, 'cause he weak. And I was like, this man is really a bully right here. I gotta.
Saint, you the reason for Bully.
Don't say do that. He just kick everybody and like push him over and like just.
I wonder where we get that from. Which parent?
Oh.
Definitely young Ye.
Yeah.
When should we expect Bully to drop, Ye?
My oldest said to bring it out in June. So.
Your birthday or her birthday?
Oh. Didn't Jesus come out on your birthday? Yeah, so we're gonna do it on your birthday. That's when we're gonna bring Bully out, because that's her favorite album so far.
Yeah. She rated a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, Bully's on the way. North's birthday.
Yeah.
I want you to tell me how you feel when fans tell you to release the album. Fans never want to wait.
Oh, man. If they was a fan, they would have heard the song Can't Tell Me Nothing and believed it. I just want to go see comments and see people like really love the post I just did, and somebody be like, release the album, Kanye.
Yeah.
If you're my fan, you're not even going to call me Kanye. You're going to call me my legal name, Ye, my Muhammad Ali. It ain't Cassius Clay no more.
Why did you change your name to Ye?
You know, because my friends call me Ye.
Okay.
If someone calls me Ye, they never say anything negative. Like, people, headlines, they use the word Kanye, Kanye West, however they want to do it.
Right.
Now, if you say Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, or Ye, you got a certain level of respect, a certain level of love for growing up on the music and the work I put into this lifetime. So.
Yeah. Who was the first person to call you Ye?
I don't know, it had to be like back 8th, 7th grade. You know, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
remember,
you've been had that. You've been had that name. I thought it might have been when you got into the rap game. Somebody randomly.
Beanie
called you.
Siegel called me Yeezy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How different is your creative process on Bully compared to Vultures 1 and 2?
First person I think of is Quentin Miller, because he'll write something and just one-to-one, it could go.
Right.
It could go, you know, you don't even have to change anything. And I remember when I met him, you know, before we were doing Vultures, before it was called Vultures.
Yeah.
And I think before I even decided to do the album with Ty, I knew we was gonna come for the chip.
Yeah.
I knew, because each team member, we pull them together, because I'm a walking franchise. So we need, you know, these teams at this point.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Another thing is I'm chopping up all the samples by hand.
How much does this album Bully mean to you? I remember we was listening to music and you was like, man, this album is just so positive. Every word matters, every bar matters. And you know.
Because you lean on like a bar that like brings somebody down. Just that was always rap.
Yeah.
And this is like more the way I remember Lauryn Hill album, way I remember Miseducation. I feel like it is my Miseducation. It is my Gnarls Barkley album, because even 808s and Heartbreak.
Yeah.
You know, so I know Bully has a title and a connotation that a lot of people are anti Bully, but we can bring it. You know, I'm just hyper next level frequency right now. I want to see if I got enough time to turn my teeth diamond for the Grammy. That's a diamond for the Grammy. I got a new assignment for the family. See if I got enough time to turn my teeth diamond for the Grammys. I'm giving BBLs to the nannies. I'll put it back on the man. I'll put it back on the fan. I'll put it back on the fan. I'll put a pack on the fan. I'm giving BBLs to the nannies.
We're going to go back to Vultures a little bit. Vultures 1, #1 album in the world. Carnival, #1 single in the world. You go independent. They remove you off DSPs every nonstop about 3, 4, 5 times in the same week. You in the midst of being canceled. How fucking good did that make you feel to go #1 at 46 years old?
You know, it was just really about beating a cancellation. Like, that was a God-given song. And it came from working with a bunch of people. Like, we was out in Saudi, right? And Ty had Rich the Kid out there, and he's just playing different songs. Everybody had this vision of having a soccer chant. Like, if White Stripes had this song, and then soccer teams do it. So you like, man, I want to do it. So I tried 2 times to do it. The first time I tried was Black Skinhead. The second time I tried was All Day. All day, all day. And Paul McCartney wrote that melody. He wrote it before he went in the studio with me, and a lot of people said, man, he discovered this new artist named Paul McCartney, man. I hope this guy blows up one day. He's talented. You know, he plays the keyboards and the guitar. Now the vocals that people like, stay away from AI. It's a more negative reaction than auto-tune. And I remember, like, I did auto-tune because people thought, they're like, man, this auto-tune is trash. As an artist, I could take anything. I could sell a piece of shit for like $10 million and shit, you know, and shit. That's another 20.
Yeah. So auto-tune, you feel like is AI as well?
Exactly. It's in the same family, except people have a more visceral reaction.
Is AI the future of music or is it a crutch?
It's time for me to explain to people the power of AI and music. So I take a sample, and this is like a dream come true. Back in the days, you used to have to get the 24-track stems, the Motown, like the 24-track reel. It was like this, and they would tape it on a CD or tape it digitally, then you got the different parts. Right now, you could take any song and separate it. Just get the vocals, just get the bass line, the drums, completely separated. So when I send a song or a sample to my engineers, I just say JS AI, like they had a website is.
Yeah.
So it's like my engineer, John Scott, AI. So he's speaking like digital THX. Like on THX, this is the movie that George Lucas did before Star Wars.
It's only for the master. And then, last but not least, we got the vocals from that sample.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Yes, Lord. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, Lord. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Lord. Yes, Lord.
If you get 5 tracks, 10 tracks, really legendary Trackster is the one who really put us on to that. You know, he is the key. He was the clutch shooter, last bucket at the end of the game on Vultures. So even though we're bringing Mike Dean back in for Bully, it's like...
So that's confirmed. Mike Dean is coming back in for Bully.
Absolutely. We about to go Yeezy. Change his voice to my voice.
If you ain't suck a dick, movies you can get the fuck up on my shit.
If you ain't suck a dick, movies you can get the fuck up on my shit. Hunt around, hit him with the guap, take a fucking down. Hunt around, this way that kid, you on day now. If you ain't suck a dick, movies you can get the fuck up on my shit. Hunt around, hit him with the guap, take a fucking down. Hunt around, this way that kid, you on day now. 12 get behind, you know what I do.
There's still a lot to do. It's like the next version of sampling. Like when sampling happened, like the musicians, they hated it. And when EDM came in, there was musicians that hated that. And there was people who hated it, auto-tune. And there's people who hate the concept of AI. This is AI. It's like people hated the ass shots. Then it became like a standard. Like, that's what I said about the visuals, the AI. It's like, AI ain't made nothing yet that I could jerk off to.
I was with you when you was canceled all the way. We was going to eat every day.
Yeah, we never was unrich.
Yeah, ever. We was
never
still going
got
out to eat.
unrich.
The hotels ain't changed. The jets ain't changed. Just the headlines got a little bit different.
The headlines change.
What was the restaurant we ate that is closed down?
Beauty Essex.
It was Beauty in Essex.
Yeah.
We was going there to eat every day. Mm-hmm. I remember when they froze your accounts. Man, listen, I had to put my little American Express down. You was pulling up right there. They like, hey, Ye's over here eating. That's the first time I seen a billionaire have no access to money.
It was crazy. It was like some Black Mirror episode. They wanted to do everything to prove to me that I didn't have a right to say anything out loud that went against people who own the media, people who own the music industry, people that Drake is going, you know, up against right now, ironically. You know, we could say, you know, anything. We could say, I'm gonna kill you. We could say, I'ma sell drugs to you. We could say I do drugs.
Yeah.
But you can't message that. You couldn't even message on a song. You imagine? Because it's this censorship still.
No, for sure. I love how you can't be controlled now because, you know, you was in the system. You kind of broke free and found other ways to get to money. You know, so now you get to be free. You own yourself. You own your brand. And, you know, you posted a clip recently of Master P speaking about how he left music because it wasn't no real money in it and he had to create product. When did you know, like, I need more than just music?
Master P was always a visionary. Like, everyone looked up to the fact that he could shoot a movie fast, and everybody in the hood will listen to that.
How do you know when you're entering an episode or when
Right
you're
now,
in
yeah,
one?
I watch for it beforehand, but other times it was just like, if you get to the point where it goes, you're gonna stay in that position for a while. It might go for 3 days, 4 days, a week. Some people, if they get into it, you gotta put them in like a place that's not in public. It depends on the level of what it is. But another thing is they call it specifically, you know, bipolar. They put that on me. I said it, I put it on an album. People call you nigga, you start calling yourself nigga.
Yeah.
Call a girl a bitch, she start calling herself a bitch. I went to this doctor, one that worked with Justin Bieber, one that worked with, I'm not even gonna name other names and stuff. My wife took me to do that because she said something about your personality doesn't feel like it's bipolar. I've seen bipolar before. She's educated, so I've seen bipolar before, and come to find out it's really a case of autism that I have. And autism takes you to a Rain Man thing where you're like, oh man, I'm gonna wear this Trump hat because I just like Trump in general. And then when people tell you to not do it, you just get on that one point. And that's my problem when fans tell me to do my album a certain way. I'll do it the opposite way just because la I got my money, right? You're like, you can't tell me. So, but the hard thing I say, like, shout out to Don C. He's been in situations where it was so hard on him because he loves me. And like, it's so difficult for them because this is like a grown man, and you can't tell him. You can't take control of his bank account. You can't control what I'm saying on Twitter. But a lot of what was sending me into the episodes, and it's hard. My dad, a bunch of people said, you know, you can't leave Adidas. Why would you leave all that money? The constant feeling of not being in control spun me out of control.
You up against the fashion world, still people try to come up here and say, oh, you don't know control. I'm like, none of you niggas out there, none of, let me tell you, all you fashion niggas, none of y'all, I don't see none of y'all shit on the street. I don't see y'all niggas can't fuck with Yeezy. None of you niggas could fuck with Yeezy. The dead niggas, the niggas now, the niggas to come, none of you niggas could fuck with Yeezy. It's Yeezy over everything.
And as far as all these rappers go, Dylon, yay, that's it. Top 5, top 100, top 1,000, top million. Nobody did. I told you 36 ghosts. I got another 36 ghosts to go. Nobody. Y'all can play around. Don't step over the line though. Everybody, anybody is up for everybody. And that's not, I got bigger fish to fry. I got people to save. I ain't even on a rap shit. I already beat the rap shit. I already beat the money shit. I already beat the baddest bitch shit. I already beat the drip. So I'm not even competition. I'm not even competition with Lucien. We competition with the French bake that own 85% of Africa. How about that? While we fighting amongst each other. We in competition with Spotify. Get niggas 500 million. Said work it out amongst yourselves. Y'all ain't got shit on me. Y'all ran my name through the mud. Y'all took all that position. You gave the other niggas my position coach. Ain't nobody king over me. Every summer there's no king. I'm the king because I'm the only one against y'all. I'm the only one that's gonna go against y'all. That's why. Easy over everything.
To get out of your episode, a lot of people like medication. Do you take medication? Does it work for you? What gets you out of
I haven't
your
taken
episode?
the medication since I found out that it wasn't bipolar. That wasn't the right diagnosis. That I found out it was like autism. So
how does do you feel it working, or do you just take it just to make your wife happy because she says you should take it? Like, do you believe in the medication?
It's finding stuff that doesn't block the creativity. Obviously, that's what I bring to the world. You know, it's worth a ramp up.
Yeah.
As long as y'all get the creativity, like,
Right.
you know, it's like this thing I always play on from Donda where I say, well, you know, wild and screaming, and I say, play off the grid.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Now play off the grid.
No fucking chuckling and nothing, no kind of way. All right, play off the grid. We off the grid, this for my kid.
That's him, like Brick Rubens was sitting there. That's how me and Mike Dean really fell out, because I was like screaming. I was like, man, I'm a grown ass man. You screaming at me, even though I didn't know that I was really, I didn't understand that that's what I was doing.
Yeah. I feel like you're more passionate than anything else, but people could misunderstand.
Yeah, when they
passion
scream
sometimes.
at in front of 20 people, it's a misunderstanding for
Right.
sure.
But I'm glad you and Mike Dean are back. You and Drake have had a long-standing beef and battle for years.
Yeah.
Now Drake is at odds with another Gemini, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Who do you think won that rap battle?
Well, one thing is like with Kendrick, I was like, man, why you killed my nemesis? Where's the movies if it ain't no Drake?
Yeah.
For me, it's like, or at least took him down for a little bit. You know, in superhero films, like maybe it's like one of the characters, Wolverine or something, just goes away for a couple films and stuff. I'm like, damn, man, it's like, it was really challenging for me to make Father Stretch My Hands and different things and make it work. You know, like top 5 song ever created in life. You know, I'm like, you know, redoing the drums, bringing Metro on. And,
So Kendrick killed Drake. He's dead.
Yeah, for now. You know, you can't ever count out Steph Curry, and so that man might hit 200 points in one, you know, song or something. You know what it was? It's like Kendrick brought, like, look at the Tyler, the Creator, freestyle that he did. Like, I'm that guy, right?
Yeah.
We have to, you know, Drake added something to the algorithm. To our frequency. He advanced us. Right. Future advances, and our Kendrick has now advanced the frequency. Right. So you have to, you know, it's like when Twister came out, there was rappers that didn't learn, right? But then Jay-Z learned. He did Is That Your Bitch? He could do it. Yeah. If you don't really learn as just a professional rapper, as a sport, what Kendrick is doing, you might be wiped. Yeah. You might be wiped out, you know.
Yeah, because Kendrick's on that timing, you know, and like that, Kendrick says, fuck the big 3, nigga, it's just big me.
You know what? It's interesting because even Future, different people, we just let that pass. And it was interesting because just as men, just as kings, how will we let that idea pass? You know, I'm the greatest that ever existed. And other people, you know, they shouldn't feel that way because I'm here.
Yeah. No.
But, you know, every man, you know, is going to feel that they're the number one in the game, but there's different techniques. Like if you rap against Kendrick, you will lose.
Oh,
this man does this specifically. You know, on Street Fighter, you get like a Chun-Li, get a certain kick, and no matter what, you can't beat that thing. It's like if you rap against Kendrick Lamar, like Joe Budden said, never rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
If you rap against Kendrick Lamar, it's a difficult task, but perhaps it's something, you know what I'm saying? I'm a psycho genius, so, you know, it could be, you know.
Yeah, there you have it. Do not rap against Kendrick Lamar.
Unless you're a psycho genius
Unless
like me.
you're a psycho genius like Ye. Who's your big 3?
Dylon. Yay. That's it.
Easy slides. I ain't take them shits off since I got them. I wore them to sleep. I woke up the next day. Just ain't give a fuck no more.
It definitely went to war. But then when you get the money, when you got money, you go in and like try to prove you got money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like, I remember when I lost my, when I lost all that Adidas money, I was like, damn, I gotta start dressing like a millionaire now, which actually means more jewelry.
when you're a billionaire, you can dress like super bummy. So I was like, I gotta like, I used to pull up with the cars and blah blah. Nigga, we still got it. We ain't going nowhere, you know. A nigga gotta keep doing. It don't matter. Like a nigga is never gonna sell his chain. When you sell your chain, you sold your glasses. Like niggas sell their children before they sell their chain. Take my son. That nigga ain't do shit.
That shit cake.
When did it?
I just looked at the other day. Woke up from the
I came out last year. I'm wondering, like, that might be my boy. He just broke it down to Matt Williams. He came, he's the head designer. It looked like something he would do.
flames if that was him. Niggas don't got these, Sage. This is all I had left in the house. I said, I'm just bring them. I know you got people that make them work, fix them up and shit.
What'd you say, Q? I'm like a fan. The belt will never leave him. Had a belt in the shower. You know how you sign something and you're like, I'm never taking this off.
They say researching belts.
Let's see, niggas be getting belts, but not this the gay version. You get the actual dipped set belt. In Japan.
I'm just talking about millionaires gotta wear that jury. I still gotta wear all that jury. Word up. I still gotta wear all of it, every piece of it, bro.
Yeah, this shit done got serious with this energy. You can never redo this again. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what you do.
I remember the story. This is what I want to say. They was gonna kill me for the Ace of the Izzo beat. I stayed in Jersey for about 3 months and shit. I was like, gee, you know them, right? It's like, man, cause Jimmy was screaming pretty loud on the phone, man. What's up?
This our what? Fifth interview, fifth interview.
Fifth. This one's the best one. We
Exactly.
got to this. I had to go get in the lab.
It's God level. You know what I'm saying?